Christmas home tour 2022. I hope you enjoy taking a walk through our home and seeing what it looks like during the day. And at the very end of this video, I will have a nighttime tour set to some beautiful Christmas music, and I really hope that you enjoy that. I want to take this opportunity to just thank all of y'all for such an amazing year for 2022. My channel has seen so much growth and I've met some amazing people, and I just want to thank you so much for being a part of my life and becoming part of my family. I really do love and appreciate you all. From my family to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year. And let us not forget what this time of year is truly all about, and that is the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. He is the ultimate gift, and I know that I could not do life without him. So I want to say happy birthday, Jesus. And without further ado, welcome to our home. Well, hello, Buster. Okay, when you walk in, this is our home. And I was looking around last night, y'all, and there's so much of this home decor that is thrifted. It is unreal. But let's start with the main area. We have our Christmas tree, and I decided to put all of our special ornaments on it this year and just bring out the traditional reds and greens. And I love our tree so much. And I have to do a little rearranging in this time of year, because normally our couch goes there, our recliner's there, you know, and then I have this chair over here and it's more open, but this makes it feel cozy and I don't mind it. So let's start over here. So I have these cute little, these are ornaments actually from Hobby Lobby, and they had the little flickering candle inside, and I just use them as candle sconces, and I put them up there. I have this little rocking horse that was thrifted from my mom. She gave it to me. Basically everything on this shelf, with the exception of that little piece back there with the Christmas tree, is thrifted. Everything. Even the pictures thrifted. The candle holders are thrifted. The shelf James made me, and he did beef up my little candle holders, but everything else is thrifted. Even the tree is thrifted. And then I just have, you know, our throw. Buster has a Christmas throw. We have a basket with blankets because people tend to get cold. And I just have that pillow. It's kind of hiding a plug right now. So that's what that looks like. And then on our coffee table, this coffee table is a marketplace find. The little holly leaves and berry dish was thrifted and given to me by my mother. My lantern was a gift from Liz, Traditions by the Seasons. Buster's checking everything out. I have my Bible open to Luke, the chapter of the birth of Jesus. And then on my couch, I just have a throw. And these are my pillows, and all those pillow covers come from Amazon, and I just love them so much. And I will be able to use the green ones through January, and then I can use the red ones for February. And I'm going to get multiple uses out of them, and I just love it. But the focal point would be this wall, and I love our fireplace. James just redid all of this for me last year. Last Christmas was the first Christmas I was actually able to decorate it, and y'all, I love it. And I was looking on my bookcases last night, and y'all, there is maybe 5 things total on both bookcases that was not thrifted. Everything else is thrifted. And I just love it. I love all my books. I love everything. And I didn't like just go crazy decorating each shelf with Christmas, but I did add Christmas touches here and there. And I love it. And then our little stocking initials, James made those, and we stained them to match our mantle. And then at night, all of this is lit up. It's beautiful, y'all. And then over here, I just, again, have touches of Christmas on each bookcase. And again, there's maybe, total bookcases, maybe 5 things that's not thrifted, that was bought at a retail store. Everything else was thrifted. And it just goes to show you can have a beautifully decorated home thrifting. Those little trees back here, y'all, just forgive this little cat camera. It's what I keep my eye on, Buster. But those little trees on both sides, thrift store. And they were originally from Hobby Lobby, but I picked them up at the thrift store for a fraction of the cost. And then I have the screensaver. It keeps changing. I just have it to where it's like different religious screensavers. And I love it for Christmas. But down here, this is my baby's rocking chair. It started off as Cody's, and it was old when we got it for him. And he's 30 now, so it's over 30 years old. So he's used it, Delana's used it, and now the grandbabies are using it, and I love it. And then my mother just gave me this cute little rocking horse, which I set it here by the chair on the hearth. And I just thought it was so cute. Of course, it was thrifted. That pillow is thrifted. And then this baby quilt was sent to me by a sweet subscriber, and I love it. She told me, she said, I could just see it on that little red rocking chair, and she was absolutely right. So thank you, Deborah. I love it so much. Then we have the kitchen. My bar stools are a marketplace find that we made over. Oops, hold on. The table is a marketplace find that we made over. The hutch, or my little bookcase, was given to me by my mother, and we made it over. And I just took everything off of it and added some Christmas touches here and there. And everything, with the exception of those bottom chickens and that white coffee pot and that snowman painting, everything else is thrifted. And up here, that basket that the little chicken lamp is sitting in, it's actually a metal basket, thrifted. And the wreath was thrifted, but I made the riser, and the other two items were purchased, and I purchased that lamp years ago. And then we have up here, I've just added bits and pieces of Christmas and left it, mixed it in with my everyday decor. And y'all, everything on that top shelf, with the exception of the Southern Grace sign and that barn picture, was thrifted. Even the items hanging from the shelf, thrifted. So this is how our dining room looks. And y'all, I really want to get a little garland to put on my chandelier. I just didn't have one this year, but you know, there's always next year, right? And look, I didn't even take my purse off the chair. This is where I usually put my purse, but we're keeping it real. And then for the dining room, we made over this table. It was horrible. Did not realize it when I bought it off of Marketplace what condition it was in, but James worked his magic, basically rebuilt all the chairs now and had to rebuild the table, part of it. And then we sanded it, stripped it, and painted it, and I love it. And then everything on top, from the chickens to the garland to the tablecloth, everything thrifted. I did make those chickens over. They did not look like that when I bought them. And then he made me this beautiful cabinet, shelf, and the majority of everything on it is thrifted with the exception of a couple items. That snowman platter come from a very dear friend who's no longer with us, and my mama painted me that picture, and that little drawer come from Hobby Lobby. Everything else is thrifted. Except for that top platter hanging on the wall, that would belong to my great-grandmother. And that chicken in that basket, my mother had it and give it to me. But everything else is thrifted. And then I just have this over here like this. And all of this lights up at night, which you'll see. Okay, and here is our kitchen, all dressed up for Christmas. A lot of it is thrifted as well. And some of it was just stuff that items that have been given to me. But I keep these lights on the cabinets during the day, and at night it's just so pretty. We added these this summer and I just love it. And then for my cabinets, I have a cute little tree over here in a crock with a thrifted wreath, all these cutting boards are thrifted. The chickens my mom gave to me, they were from my childhood and I just love them. But that little stool that the chicken's on is thrifted. Now this big chicken one right here, that come from Hobby Lobby, but everything else is thrifted. even on the walls. Now this towel came from the same sweet lady that sent me that beautiful little blanket that I have in that little rocking chair. And all of this is thrifted with the exception of the salt and pepper shakers. Everything else is thrifted, and that's a recipe card. I'm trying to find me a recipe box to put some of my recipe cards in. But I wanted to show y'all this cute little picture of Cody. Let me get to where it's not a glare. My mama had made homemade fudge, and he was sitting in front of the Christmas tree, licking the pot. And he gave me this picture in this frame years ago, and I just brought it out. I just thought it was perfect for Christmas. So I sit in here in the kitchen. And then this is some goodies I just baked yesterday. Okay, so on top of my stove, James made me this board to fit there so I could set some stuff up there. And this little nativity that Cody and Sarah got me for my birthday fit perfectly, and the light just shines perfectly on it, and I absolutely love it. Love it so much. And then the little crock that my candle's in, and the little holly leaf and berries, thrifted. That little copper pot, thrifted. Now this crock is a crock that came from Tractor Supply, and I got it for Mother's Day, and I really love it. It holds all of my utensils, and I love them. And then over here, my little grease can, thrifted. My little match. This holds matches. I'm out right now, but it holds matches. Got that at a consignment store, and I love it. And then it's a picture of Granny with her recipe and her handwriting, and I love it. And then over here, everything was thrifted, even the Delightfully Southern cookbook, and it was sent to me by my friend Lisa from Crepe Myrtle Row, and I love it. I leave it up here all year. And then that crock was actually given to me. And that old sifter is my great aunt's. And then this is some vintage cookie cutters that we use when we make cookies. They're not just decorative, we do use them. And then my new item this year, all those cutting boards, everything was thrifted with the exception of these little copper measuring spoons. They come from Hobby Lobby, but, and the sifter is not thrifted, and that chicken's not thrifted. Everything else is thrifted, except for this. James made me this. It covers up the plugs where all this is plugged in, and it kind of hides that outlet, and I love it. And then here's another one of those little holly berry leaves with the berries. It was thrifted. And then a majority of what's above my cabinets is thrifted, and my mama did paint me that picture with the rooster and the hen and biddies. But a lot of what you see up here was thrifted or given to me. And I just love it. And I just added touches of Christmas up here. Not a whole lot. I didn't go crazy with it, but I did add touches here and there. And I love it. And it is so pretty at night in here with all the lights are off. And then you have the Christmas lights on and the lights above the cabinets. And it's just beautiful, and I love it. And so this is our kitchen, all dressed up for Christmas. And I do have some cute little tea towels on the dishwasher. They know they can't fool with those, but they do use the one on the stove. I mean, we do. It's a functioning kitchen, you know. We use it. What can I say? And that's it. And then you look back out into the living room, and I love the open concept. And then we have the dining room. On to our master bedroom. So this is what it's like during the day. Let me flip a light on for you. I have this bedding that I thrifted from the thrift store. It did not come together, but I got this duvet cover and the shams together, and then I found these shams and this pillow, and it just all matched so well. I'm sure somebody donated it together, but I got it and I love it, and this is what I have. I bring this out at Christmas time because I love the blues and the golds and the greens. And I just have a little wreath over there on my window. And then around dusk, this little tree comes on. It's on timers. I have this beautiful gold nativity. It's got gold and copper, and it plays off of the copper pot, which was also thrifted. And then I just have some, this is gonna get reworked, but until it does, I have just some little Christmas florals over here. And I love that blessed pillow because of the gold and stuff. It just kind of works in here. I also thrifted this summer this sequined pillow cover, which I thought would be perfect for in here. And it kind of catches the light at night. And then this is the tree. And I had those little presents. And then all of this is lit up at night. It's so beautiful, which I'll show y'all that. But this is the master bedroom, all dressed up for Christmas. Now let me show you the master bath. So in our master bath, I just have this cute little tree from Hobby Lobby. And I decided to elevate it on this little brass candle holder or riser that I found, just so I could have room for my little, you know, my skincare at night. And I have a candle. Sometimes I have it lit, sometimes I don't. But this is all I did for the bathroom. I would love to next year have different shower curtains, but I just didn't stress it this year. But they really don't go with the bedding, but it's okay. And then up here on this little shelf, I just have some brass candlesticks, a Christmas pig with the gold in it, and then this beautiful little manger with baby Jesus and the little lamb looking at him. I'm sure it went to a vintage nativity set, but this was all that I found at the thrift store and I loved it. So I just put it in here. And that's all I've done for the master bath. So in our office slash craft room slash man cave slash whatever you want to call it, the only Christmas item I have in here is this little canvas that I picked up at the thrift store, and James made me this frame to go around it, and I love it. I thought it was absolutely perfect for this room, made for this room, with the flag in the window and then all the red candles and the greenery. It just said Christmas, and I could not wait to bring it out for the season and put it in this room. And I just leave it on and let the candles flicker, and it's just beautiful. And it goes perfectly with this room. So in our guest bath, I have another one of those shelves like in my dining room that James made me. And then he also made me a miniature version of it. And I put this is one of those big handles from Hobby Lobby. And I put it on there to hang a towel, and I absolutely love it. I shut the door because I have my washer going. But everything on this little shelf, with the exception of the towel, is thrifted. Even the little candle holder beside it is thrifted. But look at this cute little nativity with the snowmen. I love it. And then I got this beautiful plate with the birds on it. If y'all can see that. And then I just have this cute little towel that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And it tied in with the color of the bathroom. Then I have a cute little Christmas tree. And then I just have some random pieces here with the little amber bottle and some Christmas greens. And then on the back of the toilet, I have another one of those little trees that was thrifted. And then everything on this cabinet, with the exception of this and the greenery and the copper pot and the greenery, everything else was thrifted. Well, that little tree right there in the middle was Hobby Lobby, but everything else was thrifted. Now, I did make this little candle holder, but the candle's thrifted. And then we have this board we put across our shower curtain rod. James did that, and I put this garland up here. And then this is a window frame that come from my granny's home place when she was a child. It's over 100 years old, and I keep it in here all year round, and I love it. I mean, you can see it's missing some parts, it's cracked, but I put this frame on it, and because I wanted to put this in here, my mother-in-law gave this to me, and it does light up. It's very pretty. It got knocked off and kind of it's damaged a little bit, but I still love it, and it's beautiful at night. And so I just put that frame around it to kind of give it, just to bulk it up a little bit, and I love it. And all of this is lit up in here at night, and it's beautiful. There's lights in the garland. It's just beautiful. So that is our guest bath. And then you step out into our hallway from the guest bath. You have the guest room over there, and then you have the office right there. But I bought this chandelier from Habitat for Humanity for $5. $5. Nothing was wrong with it. Loved it so much. Copper and milk glass. I'm still in the market for some globes. I'm okay if I don't find any. It's fine for me. But yeah, $5. And let's see. Free, given to me. The phone was given to me. The books are thrifted. And then I've had that urn forever and a day. I don't even remember where I got it. And that frame, it come from Old Time Pottery, and it just has all of our family portraits in, our family pictures in it. And then right here, this brass candle holder, thrifted. The wreath is thrifted, and the candles are from Hobby Lobby. But I view my hallway as another room, and I decorate it as such. And that secretary I got for free. The clock was free. Everything on top was free with the exception of that chicken. And then on this wall, that was my great-grandmother's doily that she made, and there's pictures and a little note written by her there. And that Home Sweet Home was given to me by my mother. It was thrifted. This rocking chair was thrifted. I paid $45 for it, and it is a antique rocker, and I love it. The quilts, all of these quilts were made by my great-grandmother. Love them, and that pillow is thrifted. And then the cabinet the quilts are in are thrifted. I mean, everything is thrifted, y'all. The frame is thrifted. Everything on this cabinet is thrifted with the exception of that green wreath and this Christmas tree. Everything else is thrifted. The doily was given to me by a sweet subscriber. And then that wreath come from Walmart last year, and it's like a real touch, and I love it. And I just made a bow, put some lights on it. It's really beautiful at night. And then that window frame come from a family friend, and it's very old and has a lot of sentimental value, so it's always there. And then that little home piece, I know it's not the prettiest, cutest, most unique, but it has such sentimental value, and it will always be in my home. And that's how that looks. And then that old basket my mother gave me, and then this rug was thrifted. Okay, for right here, this part of the hallway, let me think, let me look and see. Okay, the frame in canvas, oil canvas thrifted, candle holders thrifted, greenery thrifted, with a big part of greenery is thrifted, copper mugs thrifted, the plate in front is thrifted, and then everything else, like the plate behind it, my mother gave me the joy and the little crown, come from Hobby Lobby, probably that little tree did too. And then the wreath came from Bath and Body Works several years ago, and the bells were thrifted. And then I made that shelf. Yours truly made the shelf with James' assistance. But that is how the hallway looks. Whoops. From this angle, this is the hall, and I love it. And now I'm going to show you the laundry room, what I've done. So if you know, you know, my laundry room is my favorite makeover we've ever done in this house. I love it so much. And just about everything in here was given to me. Everything. With the exception of the lamp up top, I just thrifted that. And then this picture is a print off of Etsy, as well as this picture is a print off of Etsy, but that frame is thrifted. And then everything else was given to me by my mother or a daughter-in-law, something like that. Now this was given to me years ago from James for Christmas. It's supposed to hold fresh flowers, but I put it in here. I love it because I can look at it all the time. And then all of this was given to me. That is a vintage washboard with the glass. And that little snowflake James made. The laundry sign I did a DIY with. And then our little ladder we made that. But everything in here was basically given to me. Well, that little tree up there and that wreath up there come from Hobby Lobby. And the greenery come from Hobby Lobby on clearance. I got it for a steal on clearance. With the exception of this greenery here, that little angel, the little piece of greenery behind it, and the greenery in the little silver pot. Everything else was given to me or thrifted. Yeah. It's amazing when I start looking and I'm realizing how much of my home is thrifted. I kind of get like, wow. You know what I mean? I just like, it just kind of blows my mind. But I love this laundry room. Let me pan out a little bit. This is the laundry room, y'all. Love it. This is the brick panels from Home Depot. I did the German schmear on, and then James built these shelves for me. And I put all my little antique pieces in here, and I just love it, y'all.
outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love, and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. Snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you.